Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Gas Conversations, where we make conversations about gas relatable and accessible for Nigerians. On today's episode, I'm joined with the operations manager, Alice Carries Gas, Temidayo Onaolapo, and this promises to be a very insightful, educating and eye-opening conversation. Stay tuned. Hello everyone again, and just like I mentioned earlier, I'm here with our guest of the day. Insert drum roll. Temidayo Onaolapo, our resident operations manager. Temidayo, so good to have you here. How do you feel to be gracing our chair at the Gas Conversations?
I feel excited. Yeah, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So I'll start off with an icebreaker. Mr. Manager, please tell us one moment or memory as an operations manager that is funny now, but it wasn't funny then.
Okay, I remember sometimes around the year that we just pay for product purchase, and on getting to peak and the price drop more like I think about 20 million from the normal price. It was a whole lot that period. Came back strong actually.
Must be nice.
Actually,
must be really nice.
Yeah.
Even when we are locking in, we need to be careful how quickly we lock in, because if we lock excess funds in.
Actually.
So whom it may concern, let's not be crashing the price like that. Thank you very much. All right, Temidayo, so good to have you here. So let's jump into our first question for this conversation. Can you walk us through a typical day at the plant, from when you receive gas to when you attend to customers?
All right. So when there's something we call morning safety check, so once all frontliner are on station, and we started, we were about to start our operation. So there are some things they are non-negotiable. We ensure that the staff are putting on their PPE. We have a checklist that we make use of, ensuring that the fire extinguisher, the pipe are properly in check, good housekeeping and all of that. So those are the things we make use of. And another major thing we make use of is we check the previous record against the record for the opening. It's more like a stock inventory that what we close with and what we are opening, just to ensure that they are both on the same figures, just for for data and for record keeping sake.
That's fantastic. It's nice to know that before you open your doors to your customers, you sort of like get prepared on the inside, everybody on their PPE, just like you mentioned. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Dayo. My next question to you will be, how do you manage peak periods or sudden increase in customer demand? How do you manage that?
Okay, so in that aspect, there is usually a forecast already.
Yes.
We don't just start our day or our week. There is monthly, weekly forecast. So with the use of data that we have keep record of all our sales and all of that, we can easily determine when we are going to have a peak period. So that has helped us, in collaboration with logistics, to get more products, being proactive to go and pick the product. And thankfully, we have storage tank that we can easily store our products. So even if stations are demanding for products, it doesn't affect us, because we can easily go and pick from where we store them. And so before we exhaust those parts, more of the products must have arrived at the region. So basically, once we have proper planning, proper projection, we are being proactive on our operations. So that's it.
Excellent. So surges and increased demands never meet you unprepared.
No, you never.
So based on data, based on tracking the trend of your customers' use consumption, be able to tell, at this time of the year we usually have a hike. So that means, for the want of a better, your forecasts are not just even planning about what you want to do or the goal you want to achieve. It's taking each day and saying, based on what we've planned to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
How is that going to work? And I think that's excellent. Thank you very much. So Temidayo, my next question to you, it's a very important question to me.
Okay.
And it's, how does regulatory compliance, how does it affect your day-to-day operations?
First off, it's a non-negotiable. Looking at the industry we are, it's highly regulated.
Yes.
So it's not something that you can just joke up with. And aside that, all our stations, we ensure that all our frontliners are on their PPE. We have safety conscious, and not just that alone. All our regulated licenses, they are all out there. put it on. There's a board that we put it that you can easily check. So it's something that anybody can, any of the regulatory can walk into the station. We are readily available for them. So it's not something we joke with in the organization.
I love that you basically brag different. You're like, we're friends of the industry, we're friends of regulators.
Exactly.
When they come around, they will not find anything in us that is not consistent with their aspirations. I think one of the things NMDPR has always said is that when it comes to compliance, we must see compliance as not just a watchdog, but a partner in arms, in the industry with doing the gas business. Because like you mentioned, the gas business is a regulated industry because we know how volatile it can be. And so one of the ways to ensure a seamless business operation is just to be on the good side of the law.
Exactly.
So thank you, Temidayo.
Thank you.
You really brag different. All right, so how do you coordinate with logistics when it comes to product accessibility and availability?
Okay, there is cross collaboration with logistics, and like I said earlier on, there is a forecast, that we usually prepare, just to make us be proactive and plan ahead of time. So all of this, we usually carry the logistics, we are in a loop of it, and whenever we want to make our products, we want to pick product or get purchase of products, we reach out to them, and so we put the plan together. It's very easy for us. And like I said the other time, that price crashing and all of that, so there is a little adjustment to that. One of the things we did is before we even pay, we ensure that the trucks are in transit already, so it's easy for us to pick our products as soon as we pay and distribute to different locations. So collaborating with the logistics is one of the major things that that is very effective now.
That's amazing. So just piggybacking off that question, it will mean that in moments where maybe there is a delay, right, because of that already existing ease of partnership, you're able to sort of manage your client's expectations. You say, there's a delay, but when the product comes, we can prioritize.
We did that already.
It's giving teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly.
All right, my last question for you, Temidayo. At Alice Caris, the E in our core value is efficiency. What does that look like in your role?
Okay, so is in a short form, it's making use of the limited available resources to get the maximum output. You prioritize the resources available. You have the human manpower, you have the funds, that's liquidity, you have the machineries. You make use of the present available resources to get the best output. Serving customer, ensuring customers are happy, ensuring the organization is growing as well. So those are the things we don't make use of. Efficiency is one of the basically making use of the
what is available to get the
best results.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right. It's been awesome talking to you and just I feel like this conversation is too short to plumb the depths of what it means to be an operations manager at Alice Caris, especially because beyond it being day to day, it sort of builds up month on month, right, year on year, and a 5-10 minutes interview question back and forth will not be sufficient. But I think more than anything, what you've helped us see is that operations is very central, right, to sort of like gas distribution, not just through Alice Caris, but within the industry and the country at large. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're glad you came. We have just concluded our conversation, and just like I said at the beginning, I'm sure you found this to be very insightful. I'm sure you've learned a thing or two, and I would love to know what those things are in the comment section. Please watch the video, share, like, comment, and until our next episode, stay gassed up.